Hello traders, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to talk about how to predict the top losers of the day. I have made a video about how to predict the top gainers of the day. So if you haven't watched this video, kindly watch this video. I have posted the link in the description. So today the video is about how to predict the top losers of the day. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe and join the free Telegram channel where I provide free trading ideas. So please put your honest feedback in the comment section. So let's start the video. Traders, so let's start the video. I have made a PPT. So the first point is how to predict the top gainers and losers of the day in just 5 minutes. So first point is go to the Google and type charting. So the first point is go to the Google and type charting. The first thing is this. So the next point is open the charting site and open screeners tab. So this is a charting site and open the screeners tabs. So I have opened the screeners tab. The second point is done. The third point is type balanced trader in search box and hit enter. So in this I have to type balanced trader. So you have to search screeners, not in ink chart. So type here search screeners balanced trader and hit enter, or you can search scans. You find these two: balanced trader bullish scan, balanced trader bearish scan. So let's look at what is the next point. So bullish scan is for top gainers and bearish scan is for top losers. So there is a two scans, right? Bullish trader bullish and bearish scan, balanced trader. So bullish scan is for bullish stocks or top gainer stocks. Bearish scan is for bearish stocks or top losers stocks. So I have opened the scan here. This is for bullish and this is for bearish. So what is the next point? Let's see. So bullish scan is for top gainers and bearish scan is for top losers. So what is the entry point? Enter when institutional zone break down or breakout or any other support or resistance break. So look at this bullish scan. I have opened the bullish scan. So I have run the scan. This is bullish. No, this is not bullish. This is bearish. So let me go to the charting now. Charting. So screeners, balanced trader, search scan, bullish scan, run scan. So I have closed these two tabs. So these are the bullish stocks. See, Canara Bank, Indigo. So this is loading. So let it load. I will see the Canara Bank Indigo charts in the trading view for the entry and exit. So Canara Bank, right? So Canara Bank is the first stock. So this is the institutional zone and this is the CPR and this is the previous day high and this is the previous day low and these are the pivot points. So when is the entry point? Entry point when the institutional zone breakout. This is the institutional zone breakout, right? You can enter here keeping a stop loss below the institutional zone. So keeping the risk to reward is 1:2 may be good. How it can be 1:2 is good, 1:9 is achievable. So if you are trailing the stop loss, 1:10, 1:13 is also achievable. So you are risking only 1 rupee. You are earning more than 17 rupee in this trade, in Canara Bank trade. So this is a bullish scan. So let's look at the bearish scan now. So the Wi-Fi is the issue here. Maybe the issue of Wi-Fi is there. So let me go to charting again and screeners and type balanced trader. So that is a bearish scan. I have run the scan. So it has come like this. Okay. Oh yeah. So it is stock process. All the bill of laders in cash segment is there. You can modify this scan also. If you are looking at only Nifty 50, you can do Nifty 50 as well. If you are looking for Nifty 100, you are looking for Nifty 500. Okay, you can run this scan. This is all Nifty 500 bearish stocks. So you can do all these kind of things. So you can have a watch list and you can run this scan on your watch list also. Based on Nifty and Bank Nifty, you can run this scan. There is no stocks in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So let's stick to the Nifty 50 for bearish stocks. Okay. So like this. So on 920, let's say HDFC is there. So let's look at HDFC. So okay. So like this, in the first 5 minutes only it broke the institutional zone and previous day low. This is the previous day low, right? It is broken. You can take the entry here. So short position, entry here. Stop loss is above institutional zones, right? So you can easily achieve 1:2 risk to reward or 1:3, 1:4. You can book your profits at mainly at 1:2. I might say 1:2 is you can book your half quantity. So rest of the quantity you can trail your stop loss as well. So the next point is make sure the price has no immediate support. This is support, immediate support or resistance. So when you enter the trade, so if entry is here, there is a support here, there is a pivot point here. If this breaks, it can go further down. Okay, so you have to, why it is taken the support, there must be an higher time frame, there has to be taken some support. Okay, so let's look at why it has taken a support there in a 1 hour chart. Okay, see, there is an exact support right here. So this is the support in a long time frame. This has to be the main support for HDFC, right? The price has resistance and the breakout happened, took multiple supports and breakdown happened and the breakout on the gap up happened. This line is very much important. It has to be in the 5 minute time frame as well. Okay, see, it has to be the support zone for HDFC. You book profit here, right? That's why. So keep stop loss below breakout or above breakdown and book profits according to the risk to reward. That is the next point. So entry where? Entry will be here, right? After the breakdown of the institutional zone, you put a stop loss above the institutional zone and book your profit according to your risk to reward. That is 1:2 or 1:3, whatever it may be. You have to book profits according to your risk to reward. So the next point is always go with the market direction. That is the one key point. So if the Nifty is in positive, you have to go in a buy side. If the Nifty is in negative, you have to go on a sell side. So always go with the market direction. So it might say, so the market is red. Why has Ultratech Cement has moved up 2.69%? Why is UPL moved up 2.14%? It might be the case, but the more profitability, the more profit you can do is go with the market direction. So the Tech Mahindra is down by 3.48%, NTPC is down by 3.09%. So like that, you have to go with the market direction as well. Unless and until you see the very big move in a particular stock, you can go on a buy or a sell signal against the market direction. Okay, unless and until you cannot get the big volume spike or any big news related to a particular stock, you don't go against the market. Okay, so kindly go with the market. If the Nifty is positive, so like that, that's the next point. If the market is if the market is bullish, trade on only bullish stocks. If the market is bearish, trade on only bearish stocks. Okay, it totally depends on Nifty. If the market is bullish, then go with the buying side. If the market is bearish, if the market is going down and down, so then go on bearish stocks on sell side. So always sell at a higher price. For HDFC, you can sell here and selling opportunity another came here, another selling opportunity came here. In intraday, always sell high. For selling, always sell high and buy low. For buying side, always buy low. Whichever price is lower, then buy low and sell at higher price. So I hope everyone likes the video. So if you liking the video, then kindly subscribe the channel and put your honest review on feedback on comment section. Kindly join my Telegram channel, and thank you very much.